Hi, everyone. How's it going? I didn't even realize that I had the StreamYard on my picture on. How's it going? I was just saying good morning to my Don, and then I noticed that excuse me. I noticed that Lonnie had made a comment. I was like, I haven't went live yet. That's weird, right? How can she be in the comments if I hadn't went live yet? So if you are still here, Lonnie, thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for being here this morning. Just checking on you guys. Want to come on early today and make possibly come on this evening. Um, I had two things to talk about this morning. Firstly, if you like the video, today's commentary, please like the video. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you have a channel, please share the video if you can. Please. Hey, Marva, how are you doing this morning? It's 9:25. I got a point. I'm still feeling sleepy. Making coffee now. Yes, I made my coffee early this morning, and I really did need that coffee. I really did. I really did. I needed that cafe this morning. I can't go without it. I have to have it every day. Isn't that crazy? Every day I have to have coffee. See, coffee now. Mm. Everybody hit the like button. Thank you so very much, Marva, for that. I really appreciate it. We're already getting trolls in the building, huh? Those little Russian trolls. So um, today I wanted to talk about something called an eye for an eye. I was looking at this ad, this article called Eye for an Eye, and I was just thinking like the eye for an eye mentality. But then I thought, hey, Amina, how are you doing, precious? Then I thought, what if nobody ever hit you in the eye, but you're just doing an eye for an eye mentality, right? And then I was thinking about the questions I had for my teasers, you know, because, we're on a positive vibe, we're trying to get on that positive vibe and stay on that positive vibe. But I was like, let me ask my teasers about this and want to see what they think about it. Let's just put this here like this here, double sided. Yeah. Let me ask my teasers about this and ask them how would they feel. Um, and I just had a quick question for you guys. How would you guys feel, okay, if someone was constantly degrading you and talking about you and everything? How would you guys feel? Would you guys uh, feel badly, or would you guys feel how would I put it? You know how we ignore all the rhetoric and stuff like that. Would you just ignore the rhetoric as well, or would you be like, wow, like really? I just wanted to know how would you guys feel, in that type of case, because I noticed lately that there's been a lot of eye for eye uh, things going on all around the world, even with Russia, period, on this platform with Russia everywhere. I was like, gosh, this is weird, it's very weird. Sorry, just trying to get this hair together. But today's commentary is going to be on eye for an eye. I pull up this article, guys, and I'm just going to look over it right quick if you don't give me a quick second. Yeah, eye for an eye. And I'm like, well, I can understand if somebody hit you in the eye first or something, or did something to you negatively. Then I guess I can understand that, you know. I guess I can understand that. So while I prepare the article, go ahead and take a look at the intro, and I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I have to put it this way for now. Oh, hold up. I gotta share the screen. Sorry, guys. Please forgive me. Sorry, guys. Please forgive me. I have to share the screen. I'm just so off today. Shit, it's Sunday morning, and usually Sundays we want to talk about something so positive. Hey, night today, Satan. How are you? Even though I can't see you. Hey, Jess Valencia. Hi. She said, I don't believe in IFRI. I just X them out my life. Yes. I wanted to know what you guys are doing. I like that. I do like that perspective because that's what I'm doing. Okay, great. Awesome. Let's share the screen, guys, shall we? Let's see here. I just want people to. I think it's right here. Okay, guys, take a look at the intro while hi, Sasha Lynn. How are you? Thank you all for joining me this morning. Let's go. Dude, let's do this. I hope y'all can see it.
I feel we get shit done. Hey, Julius. Turn this on, hey.
Every time gang hit my phone, I'm gon' hop in the car. Niggas out here slaying calls, so I keep it cold hard. Leave me alone, shit is all stop. Every time gang hit my phone, I'm gon' hop in my car. Niggas out here slaying calls, so I keep it cold hard. Had to tell that hot, leave me alone, she know I'm the star. I'm writing these songs instead of wrongs, forever gon' play my part, yeah.
Hi guys, did y'all like the intro? I think it's really cute for the girl talk, because that's what we're doing right now is girl talk. Who liked the intro? Put a 1 in the chat if you like the intro. It's just a short intro. It's kind of brief. We don't want it to be too long, because we have a lot of folks that have these long, huge intros that are like 10 minutes long. And it's like, get to the commentary, please. Get to the commentary, please. Mama, you did like it, great, because it's care of Miss Amina K. Miss Amina K. It's care of Miss Amina K. Amina K. It's care of Mrs. Amina K. So I really appreciate you, Mina, for taking care of that for me. Yeah, she charges the arm and a leg, but she's good at what she does. She's good at what she does. And then it depends on, how many minutes you want your intro to be, or, how long you want it to be, and what kind of aspects you want. But she's really good at it. And it's interesting how she learned this by herself. She didn't go to school for this stuff. She just got in there and read and took care of it. Thank you so much, S. Collins. Thanks to everyone that's here in the video, in the chat today. She said, I don't know about eye for an eye, but it would be good to know who I'm dealing with, and I wouldn't deal with them anymore and keep my eye on them. Absolutely. Absolutely, Don. Because it's like a lot of weird folks out here, it's like a lot of weird things going on out here. And you try to avoid things, and it's just like you just can't avoid it. For what I understand, we had a horror party the other night, stuff like that. And people be like, Marie, don't bring up the negative. No, we had a horror party the other night. I don't think any of my teasers on here are horrors. We had a party. We had a birthday party. That's what we had. And we had a great time. So I just wanted to put that out there. We had a wonderful time. Did y'all not have a wonderful time at the party? I hope so. Because there's nobody like that on this channel. Everyone on this channel is intelligent. They are working women. Unfortunately, I don't have a job right now. But the point is that I'm intelligent enough to get a good job. The Lord say the same, But there's no whores on this channel, okay? We had a great time. We partied just like any other normal woman would party. It's like girls' night out. We had a great time. We drank our wine. We were dancing. We were vibing. And, it's always got to be somebody put a negative value. Ooh, boom. It was nice, Don. It was nice. And so I'm not going to even entertain it anymore. I'm just saying that there's no whores are in my party, because none of my teasers are whores. Okay. So let's get to the commentary, shall we? It says an eye for an eye. It says an eye for an eye concept makes the whole world blind. Oh, let me try to share this with you guys as well. Excuse me. Because I'm not sure if you see this as well. So let me go ahead and share it. Stand by, please. Thank y'all for being patient. For an eye, here we are right here. She said, I have never been a whore. That's right. Nobody has never been a whore here. And that's just ugliness. I hope you guys can see this. Let me see if I can kind of see it on the string y'all with you guys. Maybe it'll allow me to read it with you guys. Let's see if I can extend it. I don't want to put it that big. If I do, what will happen? Oh, can you guys see me? Please put a yes or no in the chat if you can see me, okay? Let me know if you guys can see me. I think you guys can see me. So I'm going to keep it moving. Let me see. Stand by. Can you guys see me? Yes, great. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it full screen so you guys can really see the article itself. Okay, guys, thanks for being so patient. It says the eye for an eye concept. The eye for an eye concept makes the whole world blind. I was like, wow, eye for an eye. It's like these folks are just doing eye for eye. It's not the time for that, because right now we're in war. It's almost a war, and it's not too good. Looks like it's not allowing me to go ahead and scroll down on it, guys. So we're going to have to go ahead and take the full screen out. I'm going to have to go the other route. Let me get it for you. Stand by. Can you guys see this? Please answer yes, anyone, if you can see this. I always ask that because I'm fairly new to, navigating through this StreamYard as I am. Can you see this? Can you still see the ad? Please advise. Don't say yes. Awesome. Mom say yes. Okay. So eye for an eye concept makes the whole world blind. So much stuff to worry about. It says revenge. See that? Eye for an eye says revenge. That's the first word that came in there. Revenge. We see it played out constantly in books, television shows, and movies. When someone wrongs you, you wrong them back. Sometimes worse than they did in the first place, just to make sure they've learned their lesson. We are groomed to think that this somehow make things fair and that we are justified in inflicting the punishment. However, doesn't this form of punishment just makes us the same as them? If we kill somebody because they kill someone else, does that not equate to us to their level? I'm not saying that people should not be punished for the crimes they commit, but there are different forms of punishment. Let's go back over here. Y'all heard that? It's very interesting, wasn't it? It says, shouldn't, it's like if you jump off the roof, I'm going to go jump off the roof too. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to ignore you and then say, dummy, you jumped off the roof. I'm not jumping off the roof with you, dummy. I'm not going to do that. Period. She said, I don't do revenge. I just let life happen for them. Happen for them is on my God. I guess she's saying God is on my side. Yes, he is on my side. And it will happen for them. Absolutely. Thanks, Jess Valencia. Okay, now I'm going to go down here to the second deal here. It says, if people continue to destroy each other in an attempt of seeking justice or making themselves feel better for the pain they have suffered, no one will be able to grow. We get so caught up in trying to get revenge that we forget to learn from the experience, and we don't allow the other person to grow either. Any sort of change or revelation that couldn't be part of the healing is caught in the crossfire of unnecessary war. See that? It says that basically it's saying that if you're implementing this type of behavior, you won't be able to grow as well as the other person won't be able to grow. It would just be defeating the purpose. You get it? It would just be a clash. Defeating the purpose, doing all this extra stuff, just defeating the purpose. And then it's causing that crossfire of an unnecessary war. Do you understand what they're saying on there? I'm sure you ladies do. I'm sure you ladies are very intelligent. So let's go back to the next one. Yeah, I found it very interesting, that statement. You don't grow, and the other person really doesn't grow. Remember, I said I was stagnant for a while there because I had so many, negative things happening, but things are turning around because I'm just not going to just entertain it, It says, it is also a waste of time to be upset and plotting when instead this time could go to helping people in situations similar to yours or getting justice in a more positive way. Now, what did we just do the other day, guys? What did we just do the other day? What did I just do the other day? I did what? I did a live where we said that we wanted to help someone else that was in my same situation, my similar situation, try to help them grow and try to tell them things ahead of time, give them a heads up of what not to do, what not to say. Well, don't be messy, don't entertain it, because this is what's going to happen to you. And so that's what they were saying, that, you're wasting time on this negative stuff when you can be doing something positive to help someone else. So I like that about this article. Yes, I really did. It said, we tear each other down when we follow the philosophy of an eye for an eye. We tear each other down when we implement the philosophy of an eye for an eye. To rise up and better the lives of others who have been wronged is the only way we can bring positive change into the world. See there? To rise up, to rise up and help better the lives of others is the only way we can turn it around. Not to continue the negative energy, So I'm feeling you, Just Valencia. I'm feeling everyone with the positive vibes, I am. It says, the revenge mentality keeps us in our own little bubble of pain, perpetuates the violence that hurt us in the first place. Okay, I'm going to read that again. It says, the revenge mentality keeps us in our own little bubble of pain and perpetuates the violence that hurt us in the first place. So, you know that saying what they say, hurt people hurt people. Now I'm looking at this in that way, like it may be true that hurt people hurt people. It says, all of what I said is not an easy thing to do and does not come quickly, but we must have the patience to try. If we don't, we will continue to live in a world of hate. If you don't try to change your ways, basically what they're saying is that we will continue to live in a world of hate. Hate. Isn't that interesting? So I'm trying to find a way I can get up there. There we are. Isn't that interesting? If you don't try to change, then we'll continue. It will be like a snowball effect. And then it would continue to a world of hate. Who wants to live in a world of hate? Or who wants to be in a part of something that's of hate? Right? Not us, right? Stand by. Yeah. Y'all probably read my lips. I was talking to my son. Isn't that making all that noise? Oh my goodness. Does anybody have any questions right now? Any comments right now so far? Anybody have any questions or comments so far? But I really found this ad interesting, this article interesting, because if we continue to, it would just keep hate. It would keep negative energy. You know, we want to be happy. We want to be joyous. We want to flourish, right? We don't want to feel bad all the time. And basically what it says is that those folks that are implementing this type of behavior, they are feeling bad and probably depressed at some time in their life. They're probably feeling depressed and feeling, like ugly and down, Sasha says, I feel if somebody kills somebody I love, I want them to live the rest of their life in pain, then go to hell. I know it's not right. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But we're talking about mediocre things, minor things like, and your hair is ugly. You may say somebody's hair is ugly, but they may come back at you with a full throttle of just lies and false narratives and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense to do all that because they say your hair was ugly. Get it? Now, in that case, Sasha, I would feel the same way, especially about my children. Just for instance, negativity takes too much energy and makes you age faster. It sure does. It makes you age faster. That's why I always say when I see another woman my age and she's looking like she's 70, I'll be like, she must have had a hard knock life. Or she probably was very ugly acting when she was younger. I always say that. I really do. I always say that. She must have had a very hard knock life, or she must have been really ugly as a person when she was younger. See? You're right, Jess Felicia. Let's go to the next one here. Wow. It says when they're all said and done, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do to come. It doesn't come quickly to be a good person, but you have to try to become a good person. You have to work on it, pray and work on it. As Marcella is doing, she's praying, she's working on her life, and she's doing very well at it. So I believe that change can come, period. Let's go here. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, I'm just going down because there were some other things down here, excuse me, that I wanted to see here. Where is it? Where is it? Please stand by. I'm trying to find. Because I was just like, wow, that eye for eye mentality, Jesus. It's just, God don't like that either. We already know that. He don't play that either. He doesn't. The eye for an eye. He doesn't play that. Looks like it was a very small article here. I thought I seen some other stuff that was in here that was interesting. Stand by. Oh, here's something. It says, just a note. You see this lady crying in her on that picture. It says, we tear each other down when we follow the philosophy of an eye for an eye. To rise up and better the lives of others who have been wronged is the only way we can bring positive change into the world. And I believe I've said this already. It says the revenge mentality keeps us in our own little bubble of pain and perpetuates violence, the violence that hurt us in the first place. That is very interesting, right? Very interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what's right here. It says the eye for an eye principle, which is found 3 times in the Old Testament, is widely misunderstood. It is generally thought to be a barbaric prescription for personal revenge and is often contrasted with the more enlightened New Testament principle of turning the other cheek. Don't want to get into the religion too much, because we have folks that, everybody believes in what they believe in. But she said, "Oh, you Marina, let's take a look at the check. Negative energy. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Raquel Vibes. How are you doing this morning? So good to see you." The eye for an eye mentality. And it's like, give me 1 second here. Those kids, huh? Let's see if I wrote any notes here. Especially my wife doesn't know what my kids have in the dark. I was asking a simple question. Protect my energy, AAC. An eye for an eye leaves everyone blind. Absolutely. And that's exactly what the article said. Exactly. Protect my energy. You're new. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you subscribe to the channel. Raquel said, just passing through. Nice to see you, Raquel Vibes. And I heard that you're doing good. I heard that you're doing pretty good. Got to get over there to your channel. But some folks have been over there and they do like your channel, Raquel. So congratulations. She said, "Hey, boy, Raquel, I hope you're well." I said to myself, why is it that some of us Black women can just sit down and have a normal conversation, like a normal conversation about things, opposed to trying to hurt each other so badly, try to derogatorily just demonize, if that's a word, demonize the other person, just kill the other person's spirit. Why is it that some of us Black women just can't sit down and have a conversation? And it may be miscommunication, and it may be something that wasn't even something that can be done and over with quickly. It may not even be that case, because on here, there's a lot of things where people listen to folks, subs and all that stuff like that. Why is it that some Black women can just sit down and have a great conversation? Sit down like women and have a conversation, or get on the phone and talk to each other and have a conversation. Why is that not possible in some cases? I ask myself that. Let's go to the check. The check is moving. She said, people can talk about me all they want. They don't bother me because that's their opinion. But I hate when people lie on me and say that I did or said something that I didn't. Absolutely. It's Collins. Absolutely. Especially if you're being called a whore on a corner. Absolutely. So, those type of things. Why we just can't have women can just get the women. We have to be, we gotta learn how to support each other. We really do. We really do. But then again, like they say, my mom used to always say this: when I was one bad apple in a bunch. And I hate that because, like I said, we can be so strong with this platform. Our sisters, we can be so strong. She say, "Hey, sweet Marie, how you, Caramel?" She said, "Are you saying what will I do if some woman keeps talking about me?" Well, what would you do, Sasha Lynn, if someone continues to lie on you and talk about you and call you all these mean little things and stuff, and you just try to ignore it, but it goes everywhere, This platform goes everywhere. Just surround yourself with like-minded people. Yes, just Valencia. And a lot of my subscribers are, I would say 99% of my subscribers are very positive. Hey, Mimi, how are you? Hello, Maria in chat. Hello there. Hi, Mimi. Marva say, that stuff was high school mentality. Has high school mentality, yes. Not connecting with grown women on that level, yes. But it just seems like I just thought that maybe possibly it could be to where a grown woman can sit down and have a conversation, because some of the things that and the narratives may be lies about each other, and then you come to find out this person didn't do that or this person didn't do that. You get it? Right? You know? Why does it have to be always believed that it's true? Get it? Why can't it just be like, let's sit down and have a conversation and talk about it, you know? But I guess I'm the only one with that mentality, and my teachers are the only ones, and the teachers are the only ones with that mentality of positive vibes and speaking to each other like grown women do, you know? That eye for an eye mentality, it's weird to me. It is. Maybe because I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised like that. We weren't. We weren't. We were so naive. We were so naive. I used to get jumped by this girl. This girl's supposed to be my friend, right, guys? And she used to get me jumped, literally. And I would be a friend again like a dummy because we weren't raised like that. See what I'm saying? She said, I don't care. That's her problem. I have no problems distancing myself. Absolutely. Hi, Mimi Hugs. She says, yes. So I'm taking y'all up. I just wanted to ask you ladies to make sure I am doing the right thing, staying back, stand away from it, stand away from it, But that eye for an eye mentality is interesting how they say that let me stop sharing the screen. That it kind of blinds the world, kind of blinds us, like it'll never get better if people don't stop. You get it? It'll never get better. It's just like it'll be just going to hell. Like the world will be going to hell, if we don't get things straight and things together or act right, you can see it with all this stuff going on the news, on the news. You can see it. You can see it's getting really bad out there. And I'm like, okay, I can see that something is, yes. Oh, don't worry. No one cares, man. I'm just saying we're doing an eye for an eye mentality. And, I just want to put that out there that we don't have to do that. We can be grown women and talk. Women need to talk and talk things out so we can continue on with our lives and have great lives and prosper. Because you can't prosper if you're doing evil, You can't. Yes, Marie, stay away from. Yes, indeed. I just love it. I just love coming on here and love being positive and love talking to you guys, period. We had a great time at that party, didn't we? We had so much fun at that party, but it's always got to be something negative comes out of it. But just ignore it, guys. That's all I'm asking you all, to ignore it. Ignore all of the negativity that's being said about that, because I think we had a wonderful time and I think it was great. Everyone was at their home. No one was driving. We laughed, we joked. Marcella with that broomstick, good Lord. Oh, she had me dying with that broomstick. She really did. She had me dying. But right now, what I'm doing is editing the video so we can, it's going to be put back out today. If someone can help me edit it, just need to move a couple of clips out and then we'll put it back on. Okay, for everyone to see, because that video was moving. It was moving on up, and I think all the new folks that came in, thanks to all the new folks that are joining the channel. Really appreciate your support. This is a positive channel. This is a positive channel. So just know that this is a positive channel. If you hear things, then I'm so sorry you heard anything. Just all I can tell you to do is ignore it. You see what type of person I am here on my platform. Ignore it. Okay. But anybody have any questions about that? An eye for an eye. And I thank you guys' responses. Thank you for your responses on my question. Thank you so much. Because things can get really dirty or, really silly, crazy. And I'm not with it, too over that. She said, I am not the talk it. She said, I'm not the talk it out kind in my personal life. It's you stay over there and I will stay over here. Absolutely, Sasha Lynn. I like that mentality. I like that. That's some merch too. You stay over there and I stay over here. You know that? Some merch. The Lord said the same. We get monetized quickly. We can have some merchants say, you sell over there and I sell over here. I like that. And I like Red Two's flying to Jesus. She said they'll be flying to Jesus. I like that too. I like that merch, you know. But I'm glad I did bring this to the table. And it did say that it would be blind, like you would be blind. It's really interesting to me that how many people do eye for an eye things, you know. It was interesting. But like I said, we weren't raised like that, guys. We weren't raised that way. If I inflict punishment, it says, I understand if it should be punishment, but there are different. I wanted to read another little part here. However, does this form of punishment just makes up the same? Yeah, it says we are grown to think this somehow makes things fair, and that we are justified in inflicting this punishment or pain on people. You get it? However, doesn't this form of punishment or pain just makes us the same? Just the same? If we kill someone because they kill someone else, does that not equate to us to their level? I'm not saying that people should not be punished for the crimes they commit, but there are different forms of punishment. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, that means, you know, if you go out there and do the same thing that folks are doing, you're just the same as them. And I'm not like those folks, not like folks like that. I'm not. So, you know, take my distance, you know. She said, don't let anyone voice get to you. Oh, no. And I'm very happy. And like I said, after the party, I really became very happy. You know, just, oh, my goodness. It was just, you know, yes, I was sleeping and drinking tipsy there. Me with tipsy. But I think we had an awesome time, you know. And now you guys got to see the real Marie, you know, having fun, you know, playing music. And I think you all had a great time that night. We really did. But don't worry, the video is going to come back out. I had to private it to cut off some stuff. But it'll be back up pretty soon here. I got to get with Red Label for someone to help me do it. Good morning, Fields of Grace. How are you? What's everybody going to be doing this Sunday morning? Is anybody going to church, or are you guys cooking something special today? Are you just going to relax? I tell you, coffee is the best. Miss Fields of Grace, did you do a sermon this morning? Did you do a sermon this morning, Miss Fields of Grace? Oh, just Felicia says she's boiling crawfish today. Wow, yummy, yummy, yum. I would love some crawfish and boiled shrimp with potatoes and corn. See, that's the dirty South food. Yes, it is. Potatoes and corn, crawfish, crab, you know, blue crab. That sounds really good, just Felicia. Hey, Halle Berry, how are you doing today? I call her Halle Berry. Yes, she's out there. Yes. Well, I just say she's out there, but we're not going to put that legal term on it here on this platform because we don't need anyone going after her about her, what she does for a living. Ronnie F. say, your birthday live was fun. I'm at work today. Oh, thank you so much, Ronnie. You had fun. We did. We had a great time. We were dancing and partying, and wow, it was fun. It really was fun for me. I really did appreciate. I do appreciate all of you guys coming. I do. It was so fun. Oh my goodness. I keep looking at the video, just laughing my tail off, laughing at the comments too. The people in the comments were tripping. Y'all was acting, boy, y'all something else. Oh, hey, Lisa Thomas. How are you doing? Oh my God, Lisa Thomas is here, y'all. Yes, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you can. Oh, I don't think you made it to the party, but you can see the replay when I put it back out, Lisa. It was so fun. So fun. There's a great say I'm going to be cooking later. We are relaxing now. I've got a video, but I need to edit it before I publish it. I also want to go live this week. Sure. Absolutely. She said, welcome aboard, my sister, Amina K. Amina K. Lisa says, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Yes, Amina K. She's awesome. Please check out her channel. Oh, my goodness. Check out Amina K's channel. If you have not been over there, you need to check out her channel. I love her channel because her channel brings awareness to things, to different little, aspects, negative aspects, any kind of aspect. She brings awareness. So I love it. Love her channel. She actually helped me with my intro, like I said. If you want an intro, you got to ask, because I think she's going to be taking a break here very soon. So you may have to hit her up on her DM to see. She said, yes, Amina is great. She's wonderful. Hey, Mimi says, Amina K is the what? GOAT. Yes, she is. The GOAT. Yes, she is. And I'm just so proud to have her as my moderator. One day, I'm sure she'll have to leave one day because she'll be so big. She'll be so huge. Then I'll be like her moderator. Look. She said, Lisa's the sweetest, precious thing, and most precious woman I know. She really is. I love her. Hey, E. Monique, how are you doing? We were just talking about the party and everything. We had a great time. Today's commentary was an eye for an eye. She brings it fast and concise. Yes, she does, Halle Berry. She does. And she's great with the creation, the content creation. She's great with that, but I'm learning. Oh, yes, I'm on your tail, sister. I'm on your tail, sister. No, I'm just kidding. I need help, Amina. I need help. But I like how she does those little cute those little, folks coming up there and everything. And she tried to tell me how to do some of the stuff, but I have to learn. I'm old school. Yeah. I'm getting old. I just turned 51. I'm getting out. Right? I sure do appreciate you stopping by too, Emoni. We had so much fun at that party. Oh my God, that was a party. And it seemed like everybody was right here in my living room. It seemed like everyone was right here, And thank you guys for just the support. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. Thank you guys for liking the video. Oh my goodness. Like this video too, please. Please like the video so it can get us in the what? Algorithm. Into the algorithm. Please like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Hello to Wuchai, my... Is Wuchai here too? Let me see. Hello to Wuchai. Hold on. Let me see. Is Wuchai here? She's probably saying hi to Wuchai. I don't see Wuchai. Wuchai come in. Hey, y'all. Hey. No telling how she's going to look, guys. She has different pictures. So remember that, Amina K. Wuchai will look different sometimes. And she will look, she has these pictures, okay? Thank you for liking it, Marva. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So basically, we've learned today that an eye for an eye is just not worth it. Basically, right, guys? It's just not worth it. An eye for an eye. And revenge. It's just not worth it. It only hurts. It only hurts people. And we're not in the business of hurting people at all. Give me 1 second here. It's like that little one. I always want to what? Get in the video. Even if he just say, he wants somebody to hear him. Marva say she liked it. Marva say, nope. It just doesn't. It just hurts people. And I really don't want to be hurt. 1 second, please. Thank y'all for being patient. But I had so much fun at that party. I really. Did y'all have a great time at the party? Did y'all have a great time? Oh my God, that wine. The other wine is still in there. But I know what kind to get next time. And if I can't sleep, because I'm always waking up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and nobody else is up sometimes. Sometimes here is up, but most of the time nobody else is up. So that wine had me. As soon as I laid out. And I noticed at the store as well that they had like a wine sale. They had all these different bottles of wines, guys, ladies and guys. And the women were just, they were all over that wine. I was like, wow, they really like that wine, Maybe I should get a bottle and try it, So I got a bottle of wine. I just picked one. And I was like, you know, I was like, oh, how can I drink this? Yeah. But that stuff that I had last night, the Moscato, it was something pink Moscato or something. That is so good. Just don't drink it too fast, like I did. I was drinking it like juice, and baby caught up with me real quick. By the time the party ended, I was what? Full. I ain't happy all day. She said, hi, everyone. I'm late. We catch the replay with this topic. No problem at all. Please stay with us. We're just chit-chatting right now. We're doing a little coffee talk. She said, I was with my mom on bear recliner chair and was just dancing away. Yes, you told me that. Yes. She said, Ivani said she had a great time. Don said, try a blinded wine. Okay, I will. She said, I'm so tired of this never-ending beef. Nosy left YouTube on my birthday. She was the purpose of the most content. 7 months later, people are still eating overfood. Yes, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I won't be. I would not be. We have other things to talk about. We have other things to teach each other. You know, sometimes people don't understand. Some folks not know anything about an eye for an eye. You know, or like when I did the PowerPoint on things for the new YouTubers, they probably didn't know that you don't do this, don't do that, because it'll get you in some serious beefs and stuff like that. So just kind of watch it, because I didn't know. I just came in with a blind eye into YouTube. She said, child, I was grown on that chrome royal. I know that's right, Valencia. And you was shaking it how you was. She said blended wine red. I've always wanted to taste red wine. I really did, because I look at it like it's like grape juice or something. I don't know, but I wanted to try red wine. I do. She said, me too. It had a very, yes. It's just good. She said, that's what happened to me on Friday. I'm the friend who will fall asleep on your couch during your party. Oh, yes, I've done that before too, because my girlfriends, every time they have a party, they say I act like an old woman. So when I do go to their parties, they always try to get me so drunk. I'll be in the chair. And my friend husband kept bothering me. Like, come on, Maria, let's dance. Mommy, let's dance. I'm like, you don't get the hell with me, sir. I'm tired and sleepy, okay? I'm not young like I used to be, okay? I don't have time. I'm going home. I mean, he just kept freaking bothering me. Don't you see me sleep? Yeah, I was asleep right in the middle of the party. I had a bird say, hi, Marva. She said, I slept through your party. You did. Isn't that sad? You see how Halle Berry did, but she slept through the party. Tappy, 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 tap. Tappy, tap. But that wine, though, I know Halle Berry will get you what? Lit. That wine will get you lit. It really will. It will get you lit. So I was just like, oh, Lord, that mercy. This wine is really kicking. And it was feeling great, though. I was feeling really good. And I was feeling at ease. And we was dancing, had me jumping around. But the next day, I was feeling it. Okay? I was feeling it, kind folks. I was. But I really want to thank you guys for joining me. The topic was very short. And, we don't want to be on here all day long. I want to keep it nice and sweet and to the point as well. Of course, shoot the shish with my teases with my girlfriends, Yes. But as far as all those long lives, remember we had those long lives, y'all, 3 and 4, 5 hours. I'm like, oh my God, we've been on here 4 hours. I'm like, oh my God, because the time just passed so fast when you're talking positive stuff. You get it, So we're trying to keep it, try to keep it an hour, try to keep things check unless it's a very serious subject and it needs to exceed an hour, But otherwise, Halle Berry laughing. She laughed because she slept through my party. She's wrong with that, didn't she? She slept straight through my party. I'm going to come back on later on today, do another live about another topic, okay? Because you never know who knows certain stuff. Some people may not know certain stuff, So, excuse me, us as commentators, then we need to be able to, give you the information, so you can know, what's going on, right? Right. So there will be another live today, this evening sometimes, guys. I just wanted to really drink my coffee with you guys. Anyone have any questions or any comments? And I loved all of your comments. I really did. And thank y'all so much. Y'all really make me feel good. Y'all really do. Because like I said, after I had the heart surgery, I was feeling Sometimes I feel that way still today, but I'll get on here, talk to y'all, girl, I'll start feeling better already. I don't know what it is. And it's not loneliness. Don't get me wrong. It's not loneliness. It's a sense of, I read it, and it says it takes like 2 years sometime to get over it. Isn't that interesting? If you have heart surgery, I'm like, it doesn't have anything to do with my brain, but your heart. It's weird, y'all. She said, great show, Marie. Really enjoyed it. Thank you so very much. Please like it, guys. Like it. Like the video. If everyone on here can like this video, and folks in the clouds, if you can like the video, please do so. No one can see you liking the video. Yeah, if you like the content, So today's video, this morning's video, was about an eye for an eye. You can come back and watch the replay if you don't understand, but it has some very interesting points there. It really did. So next Girl Talk this evening, probably around 6-ish, 7 o'clock. Thank you, Amina. Thank you, Lisa Thomas. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, everyone. And if you don't want me to call your name out in the chat, I have no problem not doing that because, I totally understand. Just hit me up in the DM. Marva, Haley Berry, Lisa Thomas, Fields of Grace, everyone, all the folks in the class. Sasha Lynn. Thank you, Sasha Lynn, for your advice. I really appreciate it. Just Valencia as well. Thank you very much. Raquel, TV Vibe. Thank you for coming by. We're going to have to get Raquel to stay sometime. We're going to have her to stay. I'm not sure I'm got to get to her channel. I have to get to her channel today. I have to. But there was other folks at your channel, so I will be over there today, Raquel. See what kind of things you like, ma'am. Let's see, Sasha Lynn, just for S. Collins, thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate you guys. And see how that was a short one. It doesn't have to be long, and just straight to the point, Let's get to the point, and we can shoot the sheesh, and we can drink our coffee. And if anybody else wants to talk about anything else, maybe later we could just have a chit chat, just have a talk about things that's going on in the world, because right now there are a lot of things going on. She said, I hope all CC creators will shift from the BS also. Yes, I do too. I pray so too. I really do, because money is the root of all evil. We know this, but like I said, it's my goal to become monetized. Just a goal, just a goal. And anyone that's new on here, please subscribe if you like the content. Please go back and look at my other videos as well. But I really appreciate all you guys coming by. Thank you guys for being in my party. I'm telling you, I try to enjoy my birthday the whole weekend. It was like the whole weekend. This weekend. For this weekend, I was in partying for my birthday this weekend, the whole weekend. This weekend, I'll be in Louisiana, But she said, everyone, please don't forget to hit the like button, set your notifications, icons, and please, guys, double check if you are subscribed to my channel. Please double check that for me. I really would appreciate that, because I heard that YouTube has been unsubscribing certain folks. So double check to see if you're subscribed to my channel. And if you are, if you're not, please resubscribe. It will be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. If there aren't any questions, just please like the video, subscribe if you're new, share the video, and support the channel if you can. It really will be appreciated. Otherwise, how can I tell y'all this? We're going to say good day for now, right? Let's say good day for now. Wait, hold on. We have a new comment. Stand by. Oh, that's right. I mean to tell them. Hit that like button on the way out, kind folks. And thank y'all for allowing me to be me for my birthday and allowing me to be me every day. And I really appreciate you guys, okay? Let's see here. Which one we going to play to get on out of this door today? And I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday afternoon. Say it's a beautiful day here. I'm not sure where you are if it's a beautiful day. I hope it is. But God bless all of you. And I hope you have a wonderful day until this evening, okay? See. Oh, I was hoping to tell people I love them. Speak with your girl, Marcella. I love you. We're ending the live right now. Love all of you guys. Mina K, love you. And I'll hit you guys up on the DM. Peace out.